My beautiful collective gang. What's up, collective? How are you guys? I know it's been a minute. Your girl is back. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guys, please come through. Give us what we need to know. In regards to my beautiful collective gang, this could be for absolutely any zodiac sign, you guys, okay? Put your zodiac signs down below in the comments. Shoot me a little hey girl, hey. Everybody who is here in attendance with both old and new, click that like button, y'all, okay? It's for the free. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button as well. We would love to have you. We're on the route to 20K, guys. We're growing pretty fast. Y'all did that, okay? So if you have not already made it official, like I said, we would love to have you join the team, join the gang, okay? We're a fun bunch over here. All right, we get down to the nitty gritty. I keeps it a bean. I keeps it a buck. I keep it real. I'm an acquired taste. But if you can, you know what I'm saying? If you like my flavor, smash that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So we do not have a lot of time to waste. We have quite an action-packed pre-shuffle here. Got a lot of downloads as we were clearing out the energy, smudging the energy, lots of things being thrown at me. So we're going to go over all of the cards first and then we're going to tap in. Please keep in mind, my messages are general, guys, okay? This is for the collective. We are all here as a collective. Please just take what resonates with you. Don't force anything to fit. What resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. It's here for someone else, okay? So be respectful of everybody else's energy and just take what resonates with you and use your intuition to guide you towards the messages that are resonating for you today, okay? First card out, we have Gibbous Moon, okay? That's an interesting one. It's only interesting because of the timing, and I'll get to that in a minute. Snow Moon, okay, this was the second card out. So after the Gibbous Moon, it was Snow Moon, and I feel like this is the reason why the Gibbous Moon showed up, even though it showed up first. But again, let's go over all the cards. We have a lot of downtime from someone. Someone kind of really in their head. Rose Moon. We have Comfort. We have Suspicious, and clarifying both comfort and suspicions or suspicious energy is Stormy Days and Ringmaster. Okay, so they're like, you're right on target. Okay, you're right on it. Bullseye. Here we have someone, you guys. I feel like this is somebody who purposefully withheld resources from you, okay? Something that you required or something that you were asking for. That could be anything, something that you valued. It is something that you needed to feel loved or to feel wanted, desired in this relationship. It would also be something that you had already given this person, and a great majority of you were just expecting some reciprocation or reciprocity, right? You were expecting to get that back. This is somebody who definitely budged on that. I feel like this person drag their foot. Okay, they're dragging their feet is what I'm seeing. They're dragging their feet. They are definitely just pouring little droplets at a time into your cup. So this is not a very giving person, or it appears that way. Some of you may have given this person the benefit of the doubt initially because the connection was new. That's not for all of you, but you were thinking that it would progress, right? Eventually, I feel like you came to a sort of realization that that was not going to be the case. The Gibbous Moon specifically, for that to come out first, I thought we were on to something good. It felt like somebody who has fresh energy, somebody who's seeing things from a very clear perspective. Yes, right? This is about the final stretch, right? Really going towards what you want. It feels like somebody who is attempting to now enter the races, but I feel the race, it started a long time ago, okay? It can also signify action, right? Placing in action, doing the work, you know, going towards something, pursuit, okay? The pursuit of something. So this is somebody this is at the forefront of their mind, by the way. And this might actually surprise some of you because this is not the energy that they would have possessed, or this is not what you would have gotten from them in the actual connection, in the thick of things, when you still gave a fuck. Okay, that's when it's most important to come with this energy, when somebody is still there energetically, or they still care. I feel like this is somebody who's now scrambling. Okay, they are grasping for straws, if you will, and the reason for that is this: snow, cold, distant, barely there, rationing out. I am hearing something very specific. Don't take it if it doesn't resonate. For someone here specifically, you gave this person a lot of your time, or you may have been available for them. You really liked this person and it was very genuine, right? You didn't mean for it to come off as if you were desperate or thirsty or didn't deserve what you were, but they took it as that. They took it as if, oh, okay, this girl is always going to be here. You know what I'm saying? I can circle back around. You know, this guy, he's always going to be here. I can circle back around. They didn't kind of take it seriously. They didn't take it the way that you meant it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we have retreat, okay, rest, and budget. This is the word that really got me, budgeting. This is somebody who is definitely getting a taste of their own medicine. It's bitter. It's bitter to the taste buds. They do not like it. Okay, I feel as though it is the switch of it all, because I don't get that that is what you were giving this person initially. Okay, you got hip to their game, or you just took a real analysis, right, of what you were getting out of this relationship. What was it adding to your life, right? Like, these are the kind of questions that you may have been asking yourself. And really just wondering if it's even worth it. Is this worth my motherfucking time? Should I still be pouring into this, right? I don't feel like the change is coming fast enough. I don't feel like my cup is getting refilled fast enough. Like the customer service here is terrible, right? Next card we have is Rose Moon, okay? There is a lot going on in this card. I feel like it's two opposite ends of the spectrum here. I'm also hearing like rose-colored glasses, rose-tinted glasses. We have healing, we have relaxing, and we have emotional. Perhaps there's some kind of radical acceptance. Okay, that's what they're saying. Radical acceptance. This might actually be something that hurt your feelings, right? For some of you, maybe you were heartbroken to have to pull back the way that you did or budget out your energy, right? You may have been using a lot of self-control to do that. Okay, so I'm seeing like something specific, like this person is texting and it's like, you know, I'm not dealing with it. I'm gonna pull back, right? Like, I'm just gonna fall back off of you, even though I want to hear from you today, even though I want to accept your invitation or go out with you or see what's up, how you're doing, text you throughout the day. That energy that I've been giving thus far, this much that I've been giving, it has not been, you know, given the proper return. I have not been getting the proper return on that. So we have to switch it up. But that was not easy, right? Because you genuinely like this person. So you were doing that because you wanted to, right? You were doing it because it was real. I just feel like this person looked at that as you being easily accessible, okay? And also, since you're easily accessible, they didn't feel like they had to take much action. They felt like you would do it, okay? We have comfort here, guys, right? So this is what makes me believe that your energy changed, okay? It shifted. Just the way that you're carrying yourself. It could be just the way that you're talking, or it could just be the way that you're handling this person, or all the above, right? There's been a major shift, a transition in this relationship thing. The dynamics are changing right before their eyes. They can feel the discomfort almost immediately, but I don't feel like this just happened. Now, keep in mind, my readings are fluid, okay? It could be predictive of the future. It could be something that's currently happening, like currently unraveling in this moment, or it could be something that has just happened here in the recent past. So in this comfort card, it suggests somebody who feels safe, somebody who feels like, you know, peace is being brought to them. You bring peace to them. That's what it says, you guys, okay? They belong to you. This is somebody who sort of felt like they already had, they were already a shoo-in. They were very comfortable with the dynamics of this relationship, and you bet your bottom dollar if you didn't make these significant changes or start shifting the way that you did, meaning revoking access or not letting them be so accessible to your time, not letting them know your every move, not answering every single phone call or every single text, you were doing that because you genuinely liked this person, right? It was out of respect for them, to let them know that you were intentional, you were serious, but they took it differently, right? Like they definitely are showing up here with some clown behavior. It made them too comfortable. It made them feel as if they could go and just do whatever. Like they didn't have to automatically refill your cup back up. They didn't have to automatically, you know, make sure you were good. I don't get appreciative energy for what you were giving to this person, you guys. I don't get them feeling appreciative of what you did or what you were doing. I get them feeling like it was expected. You see what I'm saying? And so here's the deal. If you go from this, right, I'm feeling like this person felt like you were home. They felt homey. you know, it's getting kind of, so I feel like warm, right? Butterflies, calla lilies, unicorns. They kind of felt like you saw them, you know, they very much so enjoyed whatever the two of you shared for however long it was, but it still gave them a sense that you liked them more than you actually did, right? I feel like what you were doing was just genuinely how you felt in the moment. That didn't mean that you was boo-boo the motherfucking fool. And it sure enough did not mean that you had on no rose-colored motherfucking glasses. You saw this person very clearly. You were just giving them the benefit of the doubt for the time being. Okay? So it goes from this to this, right? To things being up in the air, to them questioning things. They went to almost knowing for a fact, right, that you would answer them. Almost knowing for a fact that if they wanted to link up, if they wanted to hook up, if they wanted to come by, you would be down for it. But now that has shifted, that has changed. You have this person feeling very uncomfortable in their energy. They're feeling like they don't know what's happening. Things are in limbo, right? Like they are kind of second guessing and questioning themselves, like, or where they stand more specifically in your life. You know, with you, period. You retreated, right? You kind of backed all the way up. You're budgeting everything that you were initially giving. There's something here specifically that this person really enjoyed you doing, and now you're rationing it out. That could be anything, you guys, okay? It could be anything, but I feel like it's being highlighted because this person enjoyed it so much. It could just be spending quality time together. It could be them being able to, you know, call you for advice, right? Picking your brain, you know, because you're smart, you know, you were able to give them advice that got them further. This person is definitely at a higher standing after this relationship than they were prior. So they were definitely getting something out of this. For some of you, it could be, you know, the physical, right? The sex, your, you know, link, hooking up, that physical connection. It could be money, resources. For some of you, cooking for them. It's something that you did specifically. They would have raved about this. You know exactly what it is. And you started rationing that out. For some of you, this person hasn't seen that in 40 days and 40 nights, bitch, and they're not gonna see it. Shit. Whoa, okay, got it. I got it. I'm not telling you to do nothing, okay? I'm just saying was at the forefront of their mind. I feel like it just starts there. This is where they begin to see the transition and the shift in how you are treating them, okay? Now, the gag is you're only treating them how they were treating you, but it's problematic for this person, okay? They don't like it, like at all. I feel like it trickled in is what they're saying. That was just the beginning. See, expecting the worst, but the word that's really sticking out for me is expecting. So this person has wild expectations of you that they themselves would not meet for this connection. And you were meeting those expectations, but now I feel like you're looking at things completely and totally different. I would even stretch to say that this person is the one who thought that you had on the rose-colored glasses. Okay? Because they're not stupid. They would not have ever tried to talk to you or tried to be in your energy, you know, create a relationship or a connection, date you, whatever you want to say. They would not have done that if they didn't see your value already. But this is giving me the energy of someone who felt like they were getting away with getting you for the low. You know what I'm saying? You know, getting a bit of a discount, right? Like they were getting over on you and it was quite all right. It's also the reason why they didn't want to change anything. These are their thoughts, guys. That doesn't have to be how you feel. This is how they are viewing things. So now we have the storm that has come. Okay, is it a snowstorm, bitch, or a rainstorm? Or is it both, bitch? Sleet? Sleet, is it? I do see this person sliding all over the place. So they may feel discombobulated, right? This is very challenging for them. Here's what I think. This person kind of thought that you were testing them initially, or they may have been the one trying to test you, right? So instead of them just going forth, right, and being like, you know what? I should have never made Empress's Collective ask me more than once for this thing, right? Knowing the whole time that I had the capability of doing it. They did, guys. They did. They could have always shown up this way. They could have always did it. But they was just so comfortable with the fact that they thought that they already had you. They felt like maybe I could just hold on to these resources. I've already got the girl. You know what I'm saying? I've already got the guy. I got him wrapped around my motherfucking finger, bitch. Like, I don't have to do anything else. I could just keep this for myself, right? Those were their thoughts until you started shifting and changing. They could be the ones creating tests for you to see if you're for real, to see if it's true, to see if they can still, you know, get things back to the way that it was without having to do all of the work, even though they are willing to. You see what I'm saying? This person is just, I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with them. Like, why not just do it all? I don't get it. Why are you trying to penny pinch? Why are you trying to breadcrumb? Why are you trying to hold on to some of it? Finding order in chaos. This is a very chaotic energy. This person, mentally, right? There's a lot of mental unrest that this person deals with. This could also be why some of their actions were okay in their own head. Okay, because they're not thinking clearly. Now, I do get this person wanting to come up with a bit of a clever plan, right? They want to be intentional about their approach, but they're still trying to see how much they can hold on to. That's the part that's getting me, you guys. I don't get that you're asking for a lot. I don't get that what you are asking this person for in order for them to be able to have access to you is unreasonable. I don't, but I still feel like they're trying to, it's sort of like they're treating it like a negotiation. Yeah, like that's how I'm hearing it. Like, I'm asking you for this thing and they feel like they can come in and counter offer. Like that's even a fucking option. But guys, we got to take a little bit of accountability, right? Because I feel like with this comfort card here, you made this person feel so they thought that they had you in the bag, baby. They thought that they had you in the bag. They did. They really did. They thought they had this under control. They feel like you are out of control. You're spiraling out of control. Yeah, I get them trying to attempt to test the waters is what they're saying with this Stormy Days card. It's going to be pretty challenging. They're going to call you up, ask you if you want to go out, or they're going to attempt to text you multiple times a day to see if you do bite, you know, like if you do text them back right away. If you're still having the same behaviors, right, as before, they're wanting to know if that was just a tantrum, you know, like just a one-off situation. Like maybe she just wasn't having a good day. Maybe he just wasn't having a good day. Like, let's see if today is the day that I can, you know, hop up on that wand and do a full split. You know what I'm saying? Let's just see if I can get back up in there. Let's just see if I can slide right up in that poop. Let me just see, right? Like they miss it. They want you. You're like, girl, I never had sex with them before ever. Okay, then it's something else. It's something else. There's definitely something here that they feel was revoked. Okay, or it's being rationed out. They were getting it all the time. Now they're getting it none of the time. And they're wondering what the fuck is going on. Now, I do see them getting enlightened at some point in time with this Gibbous Moon card, right? Where they're like, oh, okay, so okay. Maybe I should finally go ahead and budge and just do this thing that he's asking me, do this thing that she's asking me, finally do this thing that they could have done the whole time, but they're still trying to bargain. That is the problem that I'm having with this person. It is. What is your problem? Like, why can you not just do it? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Okay, so I'm hearing intuitively, this could be somebody who you did not know. This person could subconsciously be holding on to some resentment or bitterness from their past. I just heard that. And it's not that they're specifically making you pay for what happened in the past. It's everybody that they've dated after this person. I'm getting this comfort was given. They have been known to give. They have it, right? They have it. They've been able to do it. They know how to be the prime example of a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, you know, fiance, whatever. They know how to do it to the T. They did it in the past and it ended horribly, horribly. So they sort of use the relationships after to teach themselves a lesson, okay? To them, they feel like if I go in and do the same thing that I did for this guy or this girl who broke my motherfucking heart, who betrayed me, then that means that I didn't learn the lesson. This is why we have the rationing out. And it's also why we have them feeling like it's okay to just show up to this connection with their hand out all the time, like just taking a taker, right? Because they feel like they lost so much in the past. They almost view it as, I'm not in the wrong, like I'm owed this. This is my beauty for my ashes. I can sit here and partake of collective this whole cup and not feel bad about it because I was in the negative 10 fucking cups, bitch. Like, yeah, I deserve this, but no, sweetheart. So this is, their behavior has absolutely nothing to do with you. and everything to do with you, because I do get this person developing feelings for you, right? I get you giving them something that they have never felt before, right? They could have even felt themselves falling for you, but purposefully trying to cut that off, thinking, you know, I don't want to fall. They are a man or a woman scorned, point blank, period. Expecting the worst. You cannot make this shit up. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, you guys. That is exactly what I'm hearing. Pessimistic. They have trust issues. They're always being cautious, even if somebody's intentions mean well, which is why I kept saying you had very pure intentions. You were very pure, genuine about what you were giving this person. But to them, it was suspicious. Right? It's like, oh, okay. And now that you do it, you're going to ask me to do something. Aren't you? Aren't you? And just waiting for you to like ask them or request them for, you know, request something from them, ask them to reciprocate or anything along the lines that suggests you want them to be a partner. If you don't want to be a partner, what are you doing here? It's like they want love, but they're also scared of love. So they'll go towards these connections and take. So they've been actively trying to replenish these 10 cups that they felt like they lost. Okay? They are bitter about that shit. I do see them healing, you guys. Okay? I'm not saying that you have to deal with this person anymore. This is just how the cards are coming out. Healing is right here. Right? But the healing doesn't come until they slow the fuck down and tap into their emotions. So this is somebody who has suppressed all of those emotions from the past, and now they are bubbling up over the surface, and this is what is prohibiting this relationship from moving forward, from having any forward movement or progression. Damn. Double damn. Bad timing. Right person, bad timing. That's what this Stormy Days card says. You make this person feel very comfortable, right? So I get you retreating, right? You pulling back, you rationing out. It could just be your time, guys. It doesn't have to be your body, right? Like, I'm just throwing out examples. We're all here as a collective. Only take it how it resonates. It could just be you, right? Like your aura being around you. They felt very comfortable. I get like, you know, homie, lover, friend vibes, being able to sit around, laugh, right? Laugh till you cry, laugh till your sides hurt, right? And still have a romantic connection, you know, having something in common, just being around you, right? It could be that. It could be a number of things. There's something very specific. You snatched it away without a word, without a second thought, because your cup was not being refilled, and that's good on you. That's good that you did that, because now it's opening this person's eyes. They could very well be the one with the rose-colored glasses now that I'm seeing this. Yeah, they're seeing things much clearly now, right? They are. I get them having some downloads or maybe some dreams about said ex that they have not thought about in years because they suppressed it. You see what I'm saying? But they've been running around wreaking havoc. So what happens is they come in, they have all these good vibes with you. They like you. They might love you. I'm sorry. I said it. They have feelings for you for sure. But that didn't matter because they felt like the only way that they can prove to themselves that they learned the lesson from the past is by rationing out. They were the ones rationing. They were the ones penny pinching. They were the ones, you know, I said it, dropping one drop at a time into your cup and shit, starving you to death, right? Dying of thirst over there while still partaking and taking some more and taking some more. Little did they know they could have taken from you and 10 other people, and that void still would not have been filled because they had not healed from that past person. Okay, so it's just like pouring into a black fucking hole. A cup with the hole at the bottom. It would have never been filled up. Never. You had to do this. You had to do this. You had no choice. You had no choice. You had to choose yourself here. And in choosing yourself and pulling this back, okay, and putting this person on a motherfucking budget, right? Telling them, yeah, you're not about to just have all access free, you know, free till 11, bitch. Like, no. Right? You don't get no VIP. You don't get no bottle service, bitch. You ain't get no free access, right? You're going to stand in line like every motherfucking body else, and I'll let you know once I pull your number. Okay? I'll let you know. Okay? My people will call you. It's not until then that this person is like, wait, I actually like him. Right? Like, I actually liked her. No, I don't want this to end. Like, I don't want this to stop. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? So we have the gibbous moon, right? Work, action, doing the heavy lifting, doing the healing. I see them working double time, overtime, triple time, you guys. I do, right? Trying to unpack where it's coming from. Hopefully they're doing that for themselves, because there is no telling if you're going to be down for this shit again. I don't know. New number, who this? Damn. Did you change your number? Okay, I'm hearing this two different ways, you guys. Okay? For some of you, you definitely changed your number. Okay? Or you deleted this person's number and you don't know it by heart. For others of you, this person felt like you saw them, right? You made them feel so comfortable. It could have moved very fast. Felt like you knew each other before. Sort of like soulmate energy, right? Like, I feel like I know you already first week. Like, I feel like we're locked in, and now they feel like a stranger. So you made them feel seen, like we had this out of this world connection, and now I feel like a stranger to you. This is a test period for this person for sure. They're being shown things that they thought that they already healed from. And it is coming by way of the feelings that they have developed for you. They don't like it. I'm going to stand on that one. Okay, they don't, right? But it is also showing them, because remember, rose-colored glasses. So even though they were penny pinching, breadcrumbing, one drop at a time in you, they didn't see it. Okay, it's habitual. It was just like second nature. This is just how they date now. This is just who they are now. This is who they became after that betrayal, after that heartbreak. This was just the norm for them, right? So yeah, there was no, it's not like they said, oh yeah, Empress's Collective is undeserving of all that I have to give. No, nobody was getting that shit until now, right? Like, the glasses are off now. Like, oh shit, they're doing to me what, oh, I guess this is what I was doing, right? How can I really be mad? How can I really be mad? Yeah, for some of you, I get this person leaving you on red, or not picking up the phone, not texting you back, maybe falling off of a conversation. This could be about communication, right? Like, texting all day and then they fall off the conversation. No good night, no good morning. Don't hear from them at all the next day. You hear from them the next day. And they're like, oh, I got busy. Oh, okay, bitch, do you know how to talk or no? Like, you've been texting me all this time. Oh. But when you want to come over, right? Like, when you want my attention, when you want my time, when you want my energy, I'm there. Right? It's sort of that kind of thing for some of you. It could be a number of things, guys, right? This could be somebody who seems to only come around when they need something, when they want something. And I'm not making excuses for them, okay? I want to make that very clear. But I can see clearly where it stemmed from, because that's not who they are at their core. This has everything to do with those traumas that they have been holding on to, right? Really making people pay for what they went through. Unknowingly though, right? So I'm not giving them an out, but I just see it all very clearly right now, you guys, okay? I picked wrong. Yeah, see? So we have them really digging deep back into their past, because now they're feeling a little bit embarrassed. I have to be honest with you. Once this person starts to really unravel and unpack and take an account, right? Analyze this relationship, what they've given versus what you have given. I feel like they're going to feel the nudge intuitively to do that. There will be a bit of an embarrassment there, because they're going to know exactly where it came from, and this was not deserving. You didn't deserve it. You see what I'm saying? You were good to them. You treated them very well. You were very sincere. Told you. But there's a caveat to that, guys, okay? See, in this person's energy, there is this sort of game of like Russian roulette, right? So it's like, I'm not going to give you the opportunity to get me. So the less I invest, even if I like you, even if I love you, even if I'm totally into you, the less I invest. If you do what that bitch did, if you do what that dude did to me, then the less I'll be hurt, because I don't have a whole lot of, I don't have a lot of stake in this, right? I don't have a whole lot of chips in this game. And I don't want y'all beating me up in these comments, okay? You might be the type of person that when you start to genuinely like someone, then You have a full buffet, right? Your table is full, bitch. Nobody don't ever got to ask you what you bringing to the table, bitch, because I have several. I have several tables. Take your pick, bitch. This is a buffet, and I ain't talking about the 99-cent all you could eat, bitch. Okay? 5 diamond hoe, okay? Take your pick. I feel like you're very giving, okay, of what you have. You will give. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with this relationship and your genuineness, right, towards this relationship is you definitely made this person feel really comfortable, okay? You definitely gave them a lot. For some of you, you may have overgave without proof that that would be reciprocated, okay? So that is a little bit of accountability that they're putting out there on the table. It's not meant to beat yourself up. No, it's just making it plain, right? Accountability is important for forward movement and lessons. This reading has a lot of lessons hidden within it, most of them for this individual here, right? But that is a little small lesson there for you as well, right? That yes, we can show up, we can give, but we mustn't overgive. We mustn't do more. There has to be proof, okay, that a person is, number one, deserving of that shit, and number two, can they afford it? Afford it means if I give you this, can you give me 4 of them motherfuckers back tomorrow? Like today, bitch, can you afford this? Or am I gonna have to wait 4 years, right? Like if that's the case, then you can't afford it. You can't afford this, right? Like you can't afford my time, my energy, my love, but you can't afford that, right? Like you don't have it. You don't have it to give. And even if they can afford it, will they give it? Will they give it? Because that's this person's case. They can afford it, but they have some other shit going on internally that has nothing to do with you, that has kept them this locked down. You see? They almost locked it up. The heart chakra, I kind of see a lock around it. Closed off. Closed for business, right? But because of the details of this betrayal that they went through, it also placed them in this position to where, yeah, their resources were locked away, okay? It was put in a safe and put a lock on that shit. But because of the details of their betrayal, it still placed them in a position to willingly accept whatever if you're going to give it, I'm going to take it, bitch. I'm going to take it. So you may feel gypped by this person. Now they do want to replenish. They want to do right now, right? Like they kind of see what has happened here. And I feel like they would have been dating quite a few people before they met you and after that betrayal. But they are only just now seeing this because of the genuineness of this connection that the two of you had together. Okay. It was much deeper than surface level shit. Okay. So they don't want to lose you, right? Like they are panicking a little bit, trying to figure out, like, how can I still be me? Because they think this is them, even though it's the trauma. How can I fix this, right? Like, how can I maneuver this and still protect myself? One more time. One more time for history's sake. And for some of you, you may not have very much history with this person, but it very much so feels like a soulmate connection. So you have known each other in a different lifetime. And I do get that this is this person's chance to get this right. If you would have them. For some of you, it's not meant, right? This is just meant to be another lesson within this lifetime, and hopefully they get it the next one, the next go round. So let's hop over to the extended. I want to really dig in. What a very interesting reading. I didn't rip their head off too much, right? I had a little bit of empathy for this person. Once again, that's not to, take up for them or to justify anything, because it's not, right? Like, you're fucking grown. You should have been, you could have been unpack this trauma, get some therapy, right? Like something. So I'm not taking up for them. I'm just saying that I see things very clearly, and I don't see it being maliciously done purposefully, even though it did in fact hurt you or hurt your feelings, or, it was just an inconvenience, right? Something to that effect. So we're going to hop over to the extended and really unpack things. I want to know what this person's intentions are moving forward. What do they hope to become of things between the two of you? I want to know, has this person made any significant changes? Has the healing already happened? Has the transformation happened? And is it complete? Because that will let you know if they are prepared to actually give you what they're offering, right? We don't want empty offers. We don't want somebody, you can't get it on credit. None of that, bitch. We ain't, I need to know you can afford it today. I also would like to know, what was the lesson here for this person, right? What was the specific lesson and the karmic return? Okay, because I get there were multiple people that would have been affected by their trauma. And unfortunately, even though they were wearing the rose-colored glasses, you still have to repay that, right? Like, you wreak havoc in people's lives, you break people's hearts. No telling who they were dealing with, right? A lot of people are very much so spiritually protected out here. So that would need to be repaid. So I want to know what karma that is entailed in that, so that you can know, you know, what they're dealing with, just in case you do decide to re-engage with this person. It is good to know that, right? What they'll be going through, what karma may be coming their way, in hopes that you can protect yourself from any residual effects. I also would like to know what exactly their next steps are going to do. How are they going to approach this? Okay. Let's see what the best possible outcome is. Is this worth your time? What do you get out of this? Should you? Okay. And if you do, what do you get out of this? What is the return on your investment this time? Is it worth your while, or should you just keep it moving? Well, then segue right into new love and see what's coming in towards you for the new, for those of you who are indeed done with this, wrapping this up and moving forward. I also, before we tap into the new love, want to get some advice on those of you who indefinitely want to end this cycle, how you can fully heal from this and move forward so that your next cycle has all fresh, all new, all high vibrational energy. And we'll see exactly who this person is, what their personality is like, when you will potentially meet them, their purest intentions, like what are they looking for? And then we'll also see why they are single, and we'll see the best possible outcome of the new thing. I'll pull time frames for both old and new, and we'll get some advice. Okay. So we have a lot to unpack over there. I truly appreciate you guys for being here. Click that like button, subscribe button, notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading, okay, down below in the description box for those of you following me over there. Let's fucking go. Let's go.